here today at Wanderlust Tremblant with Seane Corn, one of my favorite teachers of all times. Seane doesn't need to be introduced, but I will anyway. So she's internationally renowned yoga teacher. She's known for her activism and her spiritual way of teaching, and very inspiring way. And she always incorporates both the physical and the spiritual sides of yoga. So I wanted to ask you, because this seems to be a big part of your teachings, you know, to always, it seems to be an important part of your practice, the spiritual side of it. Is it true?
Very much so. To me, yoga without spirituality is calisthenics, and it might have an effect on your body, but it won't necessarily change the whole of your life. Bringing in intention and prayer has opens your heart in a different way and reminds us of who we are and who we are beyond the body. So yes, spirituality is very important to me in my own personal practice, in my life, as well as within my teaching. And it's something that I hope continues to evolve and is impactful to the community in which I reach.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people who are kind of afraid of that part of yoga. You know, they kind of think it's a sect or something like that, and they are really intimidated by that. What would you say to those people?
Sure. The thing about yoga is there's a lot of different ways to approach the practice of yoga, both on a physical level, on an energetic level, and on a spiritual level. And if you're interested in a practice that just strengthens the body, tones the muscles, purifies, there are so many teachers who focus just on that, and it's incredibly beneficial. And there are other teachers who approach it in a more mythical way, and you can find a yoga teacher that commits to that. So it really depends on where you're at. For me, it's important to make the experiences inclusive so they can include everyone regardless of their spiritual path. I define God or spirituality or oneness as that which exists within, that's of truth and love. And so if you want to assign Jesus Christ to that, or Yahweh or Allah, fine, that's truth and love. If you're an atheist, but you commit your life every single day to truth and love, to me there's nothing more spiritual than that, and nothing more blessed, nothing more holy. And so I hope that I can organize the classes in such a way that it's really about awakening to the truth and love that's already within, recognizing the ways in which our ego, our attachments, and our shadow self block our innate light. And as we open to that light, we just become happier, more grounded, more empathetic people. And to me, that's what spirituality is all about.
So would you say to someone who's new to yoga to maybe just give it a try? You know, go, I don't know, chant mantras or try to tap into all of these different sides of yoga besides asanas?
For someone, again, it depends on what they're looking for and where they're at. For some people, for most people, I would say get into a beginner level class, something that really focuses on technique and alignment, because you want to know how to be safe in your body. You want to be able to practice intelligently, align the skeleton in an appropriate way so the energy can move. And so that's key. You want to know how to breathe correctly. And all of that's going to be taught in a more beginner level class. You will feel better when it's done. No matter what, you will feel better. And when you're more confident in your body, then you can start to explore other kinds of classes that might bring in spiritual instruction. Now, going to meditation classes, kirtans, all of that is great if you're curious. But the thing is, if there's already resistance in you, better to move some of the energy in your body so that you can explore some of these more esoteric principles without being reactive or shut down. The yoga, the physical poses move the energy so we're more available and more open. So there's really no one way in, but I do recommend for everybody, regardless of what their spiritual interest might be, to make sure that they are taking the preliminary asana classes that are informational and that can support the health and wellness of their physical body.
Well, great. That's it. Thank you so much for being here and for all your amazing teachings this weekend.
Thank you. Namaste.